a good thing is done. When she's blind, he can see. He can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he puts her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'll give up all his comfort to sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Nolene Hunter. Welcome to the Sri Lanka Morning Show, and of course, Music Matters. It's good to be with you today. Well, today I focus on a legend. He's someone whose name is synonymous with great music, and he's right up there with all the superstars of Sri Lanka. Yes, I'm talking, of course, about Maxi Rozairo. Hello, Maxi. Welcome to the studio today. It's
Nolene.
It's great to have you here on the show, because I think this is a rare opportunity, because actually you don't generally perform so much on stage now, and we don't see you and we don't hear you on stage, regrettably. So anyway, it's good to have you here with us. And
I'm so happy to be here, Nolene.
And also, I'd like to start off by asking you, why the absence?
Why the absence?
Mm-hmm.
Nolene, I hung up my boots 10 years ago.
Oh.
And I said, no, I have to do something different. And so I took up to teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I had to teach myself first how to teach. But eventually, I got there. And I think I'm doing quite well now with a lot of young voices in Sri Lanka. And yes,
I'll get back to that in a little while. But first, I'd like to find out, because you've had a much acclaimed career, for so many years. Let's start off with your first steps in music.
Oh.
You'll have to go back in time.
Go back in time to 1969? Yes. No, I'm sorry, 67. 67, I started accidentally with a small band they were called the Sound Waves then.
Mm-hmm.
They became big later on. They were just rehearsing, and then I accidentally got into the band, not by wanting to, but I was forced to, okay. So anyway, that's a long story.
Mm-hmm.
So
weren't you with the Fireflies as well?
Yes. So after that, I think the band Sound Waves went to practice with in the studios with Earl Arnolda.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So whilst practicing there, I think the Fireflies heard me at some point or another, and they invited me to join the band in 1968. This was. So I joined them in 68 and had 2 very, very fabulous years learning the ropes, getting into the music scene really. But I had some good teachers there. They were much older than me, all of them in the Fireflies.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned so much from them.
Did you play or did you sing at the Coconut Grove with the Fireflies?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
yes,
that's at the Golf Estate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. And yeah, that was, like I said, 2 wonderful years with the Fireflies. And whilst in 1970 is that I moved on to join the Spitfires.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to ask you about your career with the Spitfires, because that was a band that was popular in the 60s, late 60s and 70s and early 80s as well.
Absolutely, yes.
Tell me some of your memories with the Spitfires.
Oh, memories with the Spitfires. Like I said, I joined them in 1970. And then the lineup there at that time was, they had always had a frontline singers. So there was Desmond, there was Dalryn, and I joined. And there was Claude Fernando playing keyboards, and Chinti Pereira was playing drums. Donald Seniratna was on, I think he was playing rhythm guitar at the time.
I remember Donald used to be so good on his bass guitar and he used to run on the notes. He used to be called Donald Symphony Ratna.
Oh, he was so good actually.
Yeah.
He was one of our best bass guitarists at the time.
So the Spitfires always had good musicians,
Very
good
good musicians,
Yeah.
very good musicians. We had Ronnie Bowstead playing guitar when I joined. And we had, I can't remember who was playing bass. Felix Fernando was playing bass. So Felix Fernando, Ronnie Bowstead, Claude Fernando, and Chinti Pera was on drums. Yes. Then we had changes, of course. Raja Jalaluddin came in as guitarist. Then we had Heather Jans joining us as a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Then we changed Donald. We got Donald from playing rhythm to play bass. So
And this was the time when you all were performing at Selinko?
At Selinko,
Yeah.
at the Sundowns there. Oh, what wonderful days those were.
Yeah.
And we drew some wonderful crowds as well. And the band, of course, changed from time to time. We had different keyboard players. There was Surya Kumar playing keyboards at one time. There was Niyal Basnayaka playing keyboards at one time. And then, of course, subsequently, Mohan Vimalasuri joined as keyboard player.
He was an excellent keyboardist.
Oh, wonderful. So then that became the lineup. Raja Jalaluddin, Donald on bass. I think it's Mohan Sabaratnam who came and played drums with us.
Mm-hmm.
And keyboards was
Mohan.
Yeah, that was the lineup. Then
all super musicians.
Super musicians. While doing this, then we did lots of shows. One of the shows that Manik Sandrasagara produced called the New Age Show. That was such a fantastic show. That brought me out as a singer, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
That's for the first time I sang one of Simon and Garfunkel's songs, Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of, the audience sort of recognized it as one of my best performances.
Mm-hmm.
And from there on, of course, yes, I had made my name. I had made my thing in the music scene. And went on like that until in 1973, we had this invitation to tour.
The Middle East?
Tour the Middle East. The first stop, Dubai. And then we had with us, I think, Priyanthi Manamperi went along with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Raja Jalaluddin, Mohan Sabaratnam. And we had an addition of Rodney Vanier as a saxophone player.
Mm-hmm.
But after we went to Dubai, it was very eventful. We went to Dubai, played there. I mean, it was called the Wagon Train Club. And most of the people there in Dubai was a nothing place at the time. There were a few buildings in Dubai. There were no just huge, big things I see today.
Yeah.
Dubai was just a desert with a couple of nightclubs and a couple of hotels there. Anyhow, the Wagon Train Club drew a lot of Americans, and we played to that audience. They liked our music. But after 3 months, 2 of our members wanted to go back home. That was Mohan Sabaratnam and Rodney Vanier. They went home, and we got Chinti back again, and got Kumar Maligoda to play saxophone. So there we went on. Then subsequently we moved on from Dubai to Beirut. When we were playing there again, Mohan came and joined us. Mohan Sabaratnam came back as drummer. And the band did very well from then on because we had yours truly joining us as well. And there
I joined you in Dubai. I joined the Spitfires in Dubai. That's right.
You came when so we had a fabulous front line there.
Yeah.
I was feeling like a rose in between two thorns. There was Priyanthi and there was Noeline.
A thorn between two roses.
So there we were, fabulous. We appeared on Beirut TV.
That was the first time I appeared on TV, and you as well, and the whole group.
We didn't have TV in Sri Lanka at the time.
Yeah, that's right.
So we appeared on TV, and that was really a fabulous experience. So life changed us in Beirut because we saw Beirut as a part of Europe. At the time, they were so fabulously well off.
It was called the Paris of the Middle East.
Paris of the Middle East. And there we were. And from then on, of course, we had an agent who took us to various different other places like Damascus and Cairo and Baghdad and all these places, including Iran and Tehran, Isfahan, all. So the went on for 7 years. During that 7 years, we did visit one time. And then we went back again. At one time I came back thinking that I was leaving the band, but I came and rejoined the band again. And so it went on.
Those were good times.
Good times, and I stayed there with them till 1979, which is a very long time, from 1970. I came back in 1979, towards the end of 1979.
There's no better place on earth than you. Yeah, I dream of you, Sri Lanka. Yeah, I pray for you, Sri Lanka. My hopes on you.